So in this video, we are going to learn how to create Sendinblue contact from Google Contacts. Now suppose guys, on a regular basis, you add your new contact or the new people you meet in your Google Contacts. And you want to add those same people into Sendinblue contact as well, so that they can be a part of your email marketing campaign too. Now guys, the manual process of post adding the contact in Google Contacts and adding the same peoples in Sendinblue is very repetitive and time consuming. So in this video, we are going to set up an automation between Google Contacts and Sendinblue in such a way that whenever a new contact will be created in Google Contacts, automatically with the same details, we are going to create a new contact in Sendinblue as well. Now how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Google Contacts to Sendinblue. And then just click on Create. And now you can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, you can see 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is, first, we have to connect our Google Contacts account with Pabbly Connect, so that every time a new contact is created or updated in Google Contact, we will get the details of that contact inside Sendinblue. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send the details of that new contact from Google Contact to Sendinblue and create the same contact over there as well. So let's begin. Now here in Trigger window, in Choose App, search for Google Contacts. Just select it. And then in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as New or Updated Contact. After selecting this trigger event, click on Connect and select Add New Connection. And here we have to connect our Google Contacts account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Sign in with Google button and then we just have to select our Google Contacts account. Then just scroll down and click on Continue. And as we click on Continue, we will see our Google Contacts account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, when we will click on this Save and Send Test Request button, the details of the most recent contact, the latest contact which we have created or updated in Google Contacts will be received, will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So before clicking on Save and Send Test Request, let's create a new contact in Google Contact. So this is my Google Contacts account. Click on this Create Contact button. Let's name this contact as dummy user. Then let's add a company, for example, Pabbly. Let's add an email address as well. Add a phone number. Then let's add the birthday too. This is the birthday. So in this way, guys, we have just now entered the details of a new contact over here in the Google Contacts. Now let's click on this Save button and we will create a new contact. Okay, it's showing us an invalid date. Just ignore it and click on Save. So we will see demo user. This contact has been created in our Google Contacts account just now. And then we will get back to Pabbly Connect and click on Save and Send Test Request. And when we will click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that the details of the same contact will be captured over here as well. So we will just scroll down to this response and here in this response, you can see the same details. Here you can see the same mobile number of the contact. You can see the same company name. Then you can see the name of the same user, first name, last name and the full name. Then we will scroll down further and then you will see other details like the email address and all. So this means that the first step of setting up this automation is completed. We have successfully connected our Google Contacts account with Pabbly Connect so that whenever a new contact is created or updated in Google Contacts, automatically the details of that contact is received inside our Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after this, guys, now what we want to do? We want to send these same details to Sendinblue to add this contact as subscriber or as a contact in Sendinblue. And to do this, just scroll down, click on this action step And here in action window in choose apps, search for Sendinblue. Just select it. And then an action event from the drop down, here you can see that there's a list of different action events over here, out of which we are going to select create or update contact. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here in this window, we have to connect our Sendinblue account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our Sendinblue account. Now to get this API key, just go to your Sendinblue account and on the right side here you can see your profile option. Just click on it and from this drop down, click on SMTP and API. After clicking on SMTP and API, just select the API key section and then here click on this generate a new API key button. Give this API key a name, for example, I'll name it as Pabbly and click on generate. And as you click on generate, here you can see that a new API key has been generated in our Sendinblue account. We just have to copy this API key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here in the connection window and click on save. And as we click on save, we will see our Sendinblue account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the contact email. That what is the email address of the contact which we want to create or update in Sendinblue. So from Google Contacts guys, we have received the response of email address of the contact which we have created or updated in Google Contacts. So here from this response of Google Contact of email address, we have to map the same response over here in this contact email field. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and from the drop down below from Google Contact Responses, select the response of email address and map it over here. So whatever email address we are going to enter in Google Contacts of a new contact, automatically the same email address with the same email address, a new contact will be created in Sendinblue. Then it is asking us list. So here guys in the drop down below, we have to select in which contact list in our Sendinblue account we want to add these new contacts. So here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the contact lists which we have created in Sendinblue. Let me show you. We will go to contacts page and here you can see all the list over here. So I have created a list named as Google Contact. And in this particular list, I want to add all the contacts which I'm getting from Google Contacts. So from this drop down, we are going to select this list over here. Then it is asking us update contact. So from the drop down, we are going to select true that if the contact which we have created or added in Google Contact, if that contact already exists in the Sendinblue, we want to update that contact with the latest details. Then it is asking us blacklist, reader, clicker. So all of these fields are not mandatory, so we can ignore these fields for now. Then it is asking us last name. So here in last name field, we have to mention the last name of the new contact. So just click here and from the drop down from Google Contact Responses, we have to select the response of the last name of the user and map it over here. Then it is asking us for the first name. So just follow the same process of mapping. Just click here and from the drop down, select the response of the first name and map it. Then it is asking us double opt-in. So we don't want to add double opt-in or SMS fields. So these fields are not mandatory too. So we will be ignoring this field. In opt-in from the drop down, we are selecting none. And in gender, we have not received the data or the response of gender. So you can ignore this field for now as well. So after entering these details of a new contact, just click on save and send test request. Now after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped in Sendinblue step, basically the details of a new contact which we have received from Google Contacts, the same user, the same contact has been added in Sendinblue too. So let's check it. We will go to Sendinblue and we will just refresh this contacts page once. And yes guys, here you can see that the same contact has been added in Sendinblue as well. So just now we have added a new contact in Google Contact and with the same details you can see a new contact in Sendinblue as well. So basically we have the same name, the same email address and other details too. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect between Google Contacts and Sendinblue is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once in real time. We are going to create another contact in Google Contacts. Let's click on this create contact button. Let's enter the number as, for example, test contact. This is the name. Then let's add the email address as well. For example, Pabbly Connect is the company name. and the mobile number. Click on Save. So just now we have added a new contact in Google Contacts. And we will see as this contact is added, within 10 minutes, a new contact will be created in Sendinblue as well. So here guys, because the connection between Google Contacts and Pabbly Connect is a polling based connection, this means every 10 minutes, Pabbly Connect will go to a Google Contacts account and check for the newly updated or added contacts in our Google Contacts account. And then if we have added any new contact or updated any contact in last 10 minutes, it will get the details of that updated or new contact inside Pabbly Connect workflow, and this automation workflow will trigger. So we just have to wait for 10 minutes over here. Okay, so we have successfully waited for 10 minutes. Now let's go to Sendinblue and refresh our contact page once. And yes guys, here you can see that just now a new contact is added in Sendinblue. So we have the same name test contact which we have given to the contact in Google Contacts, and here you can see the same email and other details too. This means we have tested this automation in real time and this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestion, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.